with me that just resonates. What's not to love? You've got your strategic battle systems, a sense of immersion into new and magical worlds, you've got interesting characters, and of course that rich tradition of compelling storytelling. And today, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, I'd like to tell you guys about a game that continues that rich tradition of storytelling through a tender love story. And it has all that other stuff too. I am SuperDerek, and this is Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. Lunar 2 is a direct sequel to Lunar 1 that takes place 1,000 years or so after Alex and gang fought to save the world against Dark Emperor Galleon. The game does make some direct references to the exploits of the previous game and may spoil certain parts of Lunar 1, so if you haven't played Lunar 1 yet, be sure to check it out before moving along to Lunar 2. Lunar 2, like Lunar 1, was initially developed by the late studio Alex and Game Arts as a Sega CD game. It was eventually remade with several changes for the Sega Saturn as Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. This version was a Japan-only release until it was finally ported to the PlayStation, where it was localized by the late Working Designs. In Lunar 2, you play as a young treasure hunter and explorer named Hiro. Once again, the world of Lunar is in peril, as an ancient malevolent dark entity known as Zophar is on the verge of revival. Hiro, on one of his adventures, comes across a mysterious girl who holds the key to awakening the goddess, their only hope of holding back Zophar's evil forces.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to SuperDerek Streams, the only show on the internet where I continue my way on through Tales of Phantasia. Naticus, it's good to see you. Chicken Inspector, inspecting all those chickens. Very much appreciate you doing the hard work out there, man. Welcome to the stream. Drefarius, welcome. Good to have you here, man. Alright, how about we get this thing started here? Let's see.
But Game Arts seems to have struck a happy medium of doing a great job of acknowledging the story of...
Hey everybody! Here we go. If you don't inspect them chickens, who will? That's a very important question. Hey Baku, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? Oh, it is Baku-san JRPG in the house, everybody. Everybody, if you like JRPGs, and if you're somehow not already following Baku here on Twitch, well, let me tell you, you're missing out. Baku-san JRPG, whenever I go and raid him, he never talks himself up, but now he's on my stream, so this is my chance to tell you, you know, super cool dude. Here, I'm even going to give him a shout out, because there's nothing he can do to stop me. He's making his way through the Yakuza series right now. Anyways, it's good to see you, man. So, let's see. Bouncing your way back and forth between Bravely Default and Final Fantasy VIII. Sounds like a pretty good series of games to be bouncing between. So, what was I doing? Last we played on Wednesday. I think when last we left off on Wednesday, we were grinding our way through getting some money, and we uncovered a side quest that may or may not result in us getting a super cool ninja gal in the party. So, let's go ahead and get this show on the road, eh? With the, oh wait, wrong one. There we go, that's better. With the requisite intro cinematic. Hey, Rhino Man. Got your COVID shot the other day. Got the Johnson & Johnson. Nice. Oh, congratulations, dude. I got the Moderna one. I got the first shot the other day. killer on my arm, but could be a lot worse. Beats the alternative. Luckily, my arm is, back to normal. Skis. Can't help it. This song is just infectious. Yeah, that's what I heard. That second shot's a doozy. Oh, see, Terra Dolphin, that's where you and I are different. I'm like, give me my flu shot on Monday. Or maybe Sunday. That way I can feel bad on the company dime. Take that sick time. If I'm gonna be sick, dang it, I'm gonna get paid to be sick. Yeah, it took a couple days for my shoulder to get back to normal. I guess it's not just me. At first I was like, man, am I just a wimp, or did they like jab me with like the bluntest needle they could find? Hey Thomas, it's good to see you, dude. I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? I mean, I did get my Moderna shot, in an abandoned subway of a Walmart, the next town over. So I wouldn't be all that surprised if they were reusing needles. Like, that's about how shady my experience was getting my Moderna vaccine first shot. But nah, I mean, they used alcohol. They sterilized it. They gave my arm the old spit shine. I'm just making jokes here, Ignacio. Kids, don't share your needles. I was making a joke about getting my vaccine from a shady Walmart. At least they gave it to me in the old abandoned Subway shop instead of like, back behind the Walmart next to the dumpsters or something. I mean, some Walmarts are shadier than others. Not all Walmarts were created equally. But I had to go to the next town over, which the next town over in itself is a bit like, cruddier than most. So, because my county was all used up on their shots. So the online interface told us, oh, you can go over here. I'm like, oh dear, this is great. I'm doing pretty well, Brayden. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? All right. Well, let's go ahead and check out. That's right. We were acquiring money and cordyceps with which to make money.
Does this mean
Ryanku,
that you like me?
thank you so much for that resubscription, man. 14 months of continued support. Holy crap, buddy. Hey, buddy. Want a vaccine? Says Men in Trench Coat. Oh, man. Did you see, what was it? Sacha Cohen? The guy who plays the role of, like, Borat. He was giving an interview on, was it Jimmy Kimmel? It might have been Jimmy Kimmel. Where he was like pretending to be a dealer of vaccines to Hollywood elites. It was pretty funny. I'm not really much of a fan of modern day stand-up, or not stand-up, but late night TV. But it was pretty great. His interview was pretty awesome. Every time somebody would start to ask about it, he's like, hey, I like you. You want to keep your legs, right? Tell Brad Pitt that I can get him 2 Modernas and 1 Pfizer. Oh dear. Saturday Night Live got so much better when they got Kenan Thompson on board. And did you know that Kenan Thompson at this point is like the longest running cast member of SNL? That is the there's Megumine living up to her name. If only expended all of her TP. But yeah, I gotta say, I recently found out, because, I've been watching Kenan Thompson on like Hot Ones, and I was like, oh man, Kenan Thompson, he's been around for a while. Really loved him in Heavyweights, one of his very first movies. And then I was like, and he was always played like with a great foil, Kel Mitchell, right? Famous for also his work in All That and the Kenan and Kel show. And then it made me wonder, like, what is Kel even doing these days? And I found out he's actually been on a couple of episodes of current day All That. And I'm like, wait a second, there's a current day All That, and Kel Mitchell is in it? Okay, that does my heart some good. Hey, Nixon, good to see you, man. Yeah, I figured I was gonna grind, get some cordyceps, look for some treasure chests out in the area. A dude. Oh yeah, Good Burger. I forgot entirely about Good Burger. Good Burger was not a good movie, but it was a fun movie. But yeah, there's a modern day All That. It's pretty awesome. Well, actually I can't say that All That is pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome that there is a modern day All That. I watched a skit with Kel in it, where he reprised his role as the gym teacher. That cracked me up pretty good. Oh, we're pretty far into the story. Have you played this before, Ignacio? Because we're in the future, if that helps. And we're grinding a little bit for some money. And we're in a back behind a ninja stronghold village thing. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right, these birds. Come on, chicken. Come on this way. Here, chicken. Come on, no. This way, chicken. I have an idea. Here, this is what we'll do. I'll just, force said chicken downward. This is how this works. Come on, chicken. Now you need to go south. Can't go this way. Nope, you gotta go south. There we go. You obtained some kind of patch. I don't know what the patch is. Duplication patch. What did I acquire? Hey, Cincinnati Jeff!
That you like me?
Thank you so much for that resubscription, man. Alright, I figured out the trick, but what the heck did I acquire? That's the real question. A duplication patch. When you put this on your back, don't suddenly feel much stronger? It's a decorative accessory. Yeah, 17 months, Jeff. That's insane, buddy. I'm sorry, I was distracted. I have no idea what the heck this this thing is that I just acquired, but let's give it to Kless. Duplication patch. I don't know what it'd do, but we'll find out. That was way easier than the crab level, I'll tell you that much. What is this thing? Oh, that's a person. You're visitors from the outside, right? Well, we welcome you to our home. We have many specialized tools here. Our village actually uses a barter economy, but lately we've been experimenting with moving to a gold-based system. Hey, Shadows, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Alright. Let's see what this duplication patch do. Oh! I don't know if that makes me any stronger or not, but it makes me look cool AF. Hey, Fleming Krieg! It's an after image. I see that. It's trailing behind me. It's like that Windows 98 feature where you could like have your mouse with a mouse tails, and it give your mouse an after image for when you use like a crappy like passive matrix LCD screen. Awesome. Well, congratulations, Shadows. That's excellent news, man. I hope that's a big weight off your shoulders. You obtained ebony wood. What is that? A black wood used as a material to create quality furniture with a refined feeling to it. Nice. Man, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear it. It's always a really pleasant feeling when family pleasantly surprises you with that kind of thing. With a positive reception. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, that's a tough one to find there, Flaming Krieg. Eternal Punishment is it's an expensive game. Yep. It was expensive before Corona, but I'm betting COVID prices just probably doubled it in price. Last I checked, it was like $120 maybe. I'm guessing it's probably like 250, maybe 300 for a complete unbox now. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but if anybody wants to look that up on price charting for me, we can find out. We can find out if my JRPG senses are sending me mixed signals or if I'm in the right. People are selling 500 on eBay. I mean, that's what people are selling it for, but are people actually paying that? I mean, on the one hand, Cincinnati Jeff, it's like, that really, really sucks. On the other hand, I'm like, man, that's kind of awesome. Maybe I am sitting on my retirement fund. Yeah, 500 for that game. I wouldn't pay that. I mean, I wouldn't pay 400 for my copy of Crusader of Senti either, but that's what that one cost. So, since that duplication patch was since that was hidden behind a mystical chicken, I wonder what happens if I'm able to finally get past Mr. Crab. Interesting, Terror Dolphin. Well, I've heard recently that Tales of Symphonia is actually apparently some sort of prequel to this one. I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt, but if that's true, I mean, that would kind of make sense that they're reusing or featuring songs from this one in that one. Are there any games that are actually worth the aftermarket price in your opinion? That are actually worth, you know, that's a really interesting question. And you're talking about like on the Super Nintendo kind of era and maybe PlayStation era. I mean, I don't feel like right now Chrono Trigger is all that bad for a loose cartridge. I think last I checked it was only like 70, maybe 80, but it's probably a lot more now. I don't know. Suikoden 2? No. Suikoden 2, god, that was like $200. I'm sure that that's well above 300 now for a complete copy. And Suikoden 2 it's a fine game. No, I wouldn't pay as much for a console as I would for yeah, like on PlayStation Network, but that doesn't quite count because so is Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. That's also on PlayStation Network for like $5. I'm betting Mystical Ninja starring Goemon on Nintendo 64 is probably still reasonably priced. If it's $50 or less, I would say that one's still probably reasonably priced for a, well, maybe not an RPG, but an adventure title, action adventure title. Yeah, I'm gonna second that opinion there, Ignacio, but after moving back home to Kansas, I gotta say, not all Goodwills are created, or rather, funded equally. People in Seattle donated some way cooler stuff than people in Kansas do. Hey, 16-bit Shinobi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I had way better luck game hunting in Seattle. Whereas like, oh, like it was very common to walk into a Seattle game shop or a Seattle Goodwill rather and come across like, oh, they've got this video game section with all of the PlayStation 2 and Xbox and maybe some PlayStation 1 hidden among the CDs and stuff. You know, even if it was like, you know, Guitar Hero or FIFA or whatever. Here in Manhattan, Kansas, it's far worse than that. Like, maybe they'll have one PlayStation 2 game. And it's always crap. You had no idea that I streamed? I do a really bad job of advertising that. Well, welcome to the stream, man. It's good to have you here. But yeah, bigger cities have much better Goodwills, especially if you head to like the Goodwills in the nicer side of towns, like the part of town that has like the older neighborhoods that give out like the rich kid candy bars, the full size candy bars on Halloween. Those are the neighborhoods where you want to go find the Goodwills, because they've got all the old electronics and stuff. They're the ones giving away like the Bose wireless headphones and stuff to Goodwill. Not here. not where I am. Man, I don't know if prices are going to be heading back down. I feel like there's this ratchet effect on the video game collecting market, right? Nobody wants to let games go for less than what they paid for it, right? All right, how many? I should sell off my cordyceps. I think I have plenty now. I might have. I think I've got a few at least. Oh, I had 2 cordyceps, which is still a bunch of money. Smartphones ruined game hunting. I don't know. Honestly, it might have been that there was a bit too much excitement about game hunting and everybody started doing it. And as a result, everybody started, because like, I mean, smartphones, yeah, did make it easier to like check VGPC.com on the fly. And I don't want to say that like, oh, the game chasers, you know, ruined game hunting, because that's a stupid thing. Like, it's not their fault that happened, but you know, it might have even had a lot to do with the fact of like, you know, lady finds out that her son's you know, copy of Nintendo World Championships was worth, you know, 300 grand or whatever it was. And then everybody's like, oh my god, I need to go make, you know, time to go cash in. Every video game is now worth $100. Didn't you hear? I have a Nintendo, I'm rich. Exactly. Yeah. You know, stuff like that I think added up a lot to that as well. But I do appreciate how it kind of revitalized a lot of nostalgia that people have for video games and classic retro gaming and stuff. Oh, I've been through Joplin a few times. It's been a long while, but name rings a bell. The thing I remember most about driving through Missouri is how enthusiastic everybody was about selling fireworks year-round. As soon as you cross the Missouri border, they're like, you can buy some fireworks right now! Come on down! Buy all the fireworks! Like, it's mid-September and they've got banners posted all over the interstate. That is the one thing that is eternally like amusing to me about driving through Missouri. Just so excited about their fireworks. Yeah, I got family in St. Louis, or I did have family in St. Louis. That was a long drive, but it's a nice area. I mean, depending on which part of St. Louis. I'm not down with St. Louis style pizza. I don't think that's a thing that deserves to exist. However, I will say toasted ravioli is the bomb. That's harsh toward pizza. I know. I don't actually feel that way. It's funny to me how weird that pizza is. And it's definitely like an acquired, like, I don't know. When I think of pizza, like that's the last way I would want a pizza. But it's not, it's not bad. It's just weird. Like, you ever wanted your pizza on a cracker before? Not particularly, but okay. I mean, I like pizza most ways, to be fair. Sort of selling you on this pizza. I mean, go for it, man. It's, you know, it's for different stuff for different buffs, I guess. Yeah, emos. That's the one. I was gonna say it was like Zeos or something weird. Yeah, it was emos that I ended up getting it from. I feel like I'm just making enemies in Missouri now. No, but I will endorse the toasted ravioli all day, every day. Imagine your favorite Chinese food, put it on pizza. No, do not want. That's a clash and a half of flavor palette for sure. General Tso's extra cheese. Oh, I think you're giving me nightmares. But yeah, the worst pizza I ever had was a Thai food pizza from Zio's in Omaha, Nebraska. I've never not finished a pizza. Like, I've never gotten like pizza and not been able to finish a single slice. But that's exactly what I ended up getting at Zio's in Omaha, Nebraska. It was like the pizza was soggy before it was even served. Ugh. Oh yeah, I'm sorry I didn't see that, Shinobi. Yes, I am playing the Gemini English fan translation of the PlayStation release of Tales of Phantasia. Well, so we were just doing a bit of grinding here. I don't even really think I need all that much. Oh, I could check and see if they have no equipment for me in this village though. Was there a armor shop here, weapon shop? Or is it just the item shop? Looks like the only weapon that they have for sale here Okay, looks like they've got lots of ninja gear for sale here. For if we're able to get what's her name to join. Sadly, doesn't look like they have bows or rods or anything of the sort, at least at that shop. That's not a shop at all. Hang on, what's this? The speed of the ninja is unmatched. Oh, okay. He looked like he was a peeping Tom. Arsha's infamous tiger scene? I mean, Arsha is still, you know, by no means tame in this release of the game. But, tiger scene? What? I'm at a loss for words before it even began. Oh. That's a quote. Well. Wow. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing that was probably, oh god, I'm guessing that was probably not Chester, Clarth who said that in the DJAP, huh? It gets worse. Well, it sounds almost meme-worthy then. Just like needlessly filthy-mouthed. At some point, I feel like somebody needs to make a meme translation. Just a fan translation that's full of nothing but memes. And, like a Ghost Stories kind of, you know what they did with that anime. Just do that to a game that we never got here in the West. Just pick a really bad RPG that was critically panned, and then just change the text and make it good. Oh, Shadows, that actually happened. With the one where they were drinking on the ship, and then she got drunk under the table and started dreaming about Kless apparently handling her. That's here in the Gemini version as well. No, Shinchan was actually originally pretty dirty, as I understand it. But Ghost Stories, though, that's a whole different experience. Wait. Okay, around Euclid. Okay. Just a mental note about that. Pretty much there, Ignacio, on Ghost Stories. There's a really interesting... the people behind it were at a con and did a big ol' like Q&A session that really shed a lot of light about like what was going on behind the scenes, and it was pretty cool. It was an interesting watch. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Okay, so that's the kind of stuff that they played up a bit then. That kind of makes sense. I'm guessing that I've probably got all the treasures that are in here, but it would really be nice just to have an extra... Oh... Actually, I've made up all the money that I've lost already. Or that I spent already. I just want a cool mill. 1 million gold. That's all I need. Yeah, Megumin really needs to stop using those rocks. Let's sort that out right now. It's just taking me out of the experience. There we go. Yo, Perry Dice. Not much, man. Hope you're having a good Friday. $1 million gold. That's what I'm hoping for, man. That's what I'm hoping for. 1 million gold. We're at about 800,000 though. And the more cordyceps we get, the faster we get our money. And I can't say the word cordyceps without thinking of .hack now, by the way. Because I finally realized, it's like, where have I heard someone say cordyceps? It's those freaking things that you can collect. Ugh, whatever the heck they were called. The grunty food. Yes. Exactly. That's the one. Ugh. That ruined me. Some things, man. Yeah, I don't know if the duplication patch actually makes us any stronger, but I like it. I like it a lot. Even if it's just an aesthetic thing. It's like, look at me. I'm Alucard now. Speaking of .hack, fun fact, did you know Elk from the original quadrilogy is Endrance? Endrance. Elk is Endrance? And Endrance, hang on. Endrance as in the guy played by Liam O'Brien? And Elk... And Elk was the one who... Is some Liam O'Brien? Okay. Good old Liam O'Brien. it was really disturbing. Like when I finally like pieced that, I was like, that's where I have heard his voice. It's like, oh my god, Endrance is Vax from Crit Roll. It's like, no. But then once I heard it, I was like, yep, it certainly is. And it's also really weird to be like watching Critical Role and then you're like, wait a second. Hang on a second. Oh, what's Sam Riegel? Sam Riegel is Teddy from Persona 4. It's like, it's really crazy. Crazy to finally like put together some like, oh man, I've heard this voice before somewhere, and then you finally hear it and you're like, it clicks. But Sam Riegel was actually one of 2 different voice actors who played Teddy. I think that, for instance, I think Sam Riegel played Teddy in Persona 4 Golden, but I can't remember the original voice actor for Teddy from Persona 4, but I'm pretty sure that guy also played a role in .hack GU last recode as one of the 2 who help Haseo when he first loses his powers. The dog looking dude with the long ears. He originally played the voice of Teddy in the original P4. Kakashi. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the pink dog was originally voiced by the same guy who did the original voice of Teddy. So there's one thing about the battle system that has gradually started to like annoy me a little bit with this title. Just a little bit. Nothing too major. But it's that as you play through the game, as you have the hero like run up and do sword attacks, he immediately runs all the way back to the other side of the screen, even though I'll like tell him to keep using various attacks. Sometimes he just wants to ignore whatever input I'm giving him at the moment and run back to where he was. You can turn that off? How do you turn that off? I really want to turn that off. You mentioned it in stream number 1. I think at the time I probably didn't even know what you were referring to. Because at first I was like, oh, this is fine. And then eventually I'm kind of like, man, this is really driving me nuts. And now it's the only thing I want. It's the semi-auto inputs. Okay. So I just set it to full manual. Let's do that right now. That is my top priority right now. Let's see, that'd probably customize. No. Maybe it's under tactics? Or, what is it to? thought I remembered seeing something about semi-auto. I thought it was under customized, but volume, event, battle, party display, 3D field. Oh, does this go further south? No. Or further south. Further down? No. Strategy? Ah, up here. Uh-oh. It's either auto or semi-auto. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. No manual. Rip. Well. There, at least I know now. Okay, so some games have a manual mode. This just ain't one of them. Alright, well at least now I know that I haven't been, like, suffering needlessly. And it's not really a huge deal either. It's just one of those things that's like, man, I spend a lot of time running back and forth. That's right, Jafarius. The endless nuke stream. This is why we named her Megumin. Because she would nuke things anyway, regardless if it was a level 1 enemy. Don't matter. She just used the strongest thing she got. You need an accessory for it. Is it the technical ring? Is that what that is? I have it. I'm gonna equip it immediately. I was like, what the heck even is this thing? Because the text wasn't extremely helpful in that regard. All right. Equip class. We'll take off the black onyx, because who needs HP? Technical ring. A ring that enables the manual control scheme for a character. Alright, abilities. It's really dumb that this had to be mapped to... That's really dumb. You had to equip something to map that. And it takes up an accessory slot. That's really... That feels like that should have just been a thing from the start. So much better. That is so much better. Oh, geez. All right. There we go. Like, now that I'm not, like, trying to run back and forth, I can just go full force. Ah. I felt before like I was fighting the game, being like, no, just keep spamming the move I want. Now I can cheese for real. Oh, cool. I can even hit up in order to jump and stuff. I wonder, if I can double tap to run. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, this game just got so much better. Thank you, Ignacio. Much appreciated. A whole new world of pain that I have unlocked for my enemies. You ever feel like you have been like fighting or playing an entire game with like your arm tied behind your back? Way to go, Megumin. Ah. I feel like at this point Megumin could pretty much solo this area. Like really, all of the rest of it is just us putting on a show for a moment or two while Megumin charges up. Alright, let's sell off our cordyceps and I think that we can stop grinding for now. All the explosions. Welcome to the explosion show. All explosions all day, every day. Alright. Where's the cordyceps? Oh, there he is. All right. We now have 1 million gold. And that's all I needed. Should be strong enough to finish the Colosseum now. Which is the next step to unlocking Suzu. Awesome. Okay, well, let's go do that. If you're leaving, let me take you. Where would you like to go? Let's go with the Triumph Forest. I'm not sure which of these is actually further out. I'm gonna leave. So I think 3? 3 brings you back to world map. Thank you.
Then I'll go on ahead and wait for you at the entrance of the Ymir Forest. Later.
Well then, here we go.
Are you leaving the forest? Man, I was so bored.
All right. Boom. All right, so I believe that the Colosseum was at Alvinista? All right. Colosseum, was it? Oh, wait, no. Was it Alvinista or was it, it was the other one, wasn't it? Euclid. I think it was Euclid. Yeah, I think this is where the Colosseum was. Didn't mean to leave. Yeah, this is where the Colosseum is. Alright, let's fight. Oh, if I was smart, I would probably also have equipped a restorative move or something. Like that heal focus spell that I have. A new challenger has appeared. Our challenger's name is Class. Coming to us all the way from... Totus? What an old name! Oh, he must be in the city of Miguel. His fighting style is that of the Elvain school. As you may have heard, he is one of the heroes on a journey to defeat Deos.
Class, go for it. You better not lose. Oh.
You better not lose. Well then, let the games begin. First, it's round 1. There we go. Overkill. Fatality. All right, next. Then let's go on with round 2. Bam. We killed that thing and got both a squid and an octopus. Now that's efficiency. All right. Now, here we go. Are you ready? Here comes round. There we go. OP, please nerf. Nope. It's nerf or nothing. I'm just getting started. Yes, yes, yes! You're great! The best! Ride that wave of passion into round 5! That announcer is really getting into it. Whoops. Well, that was kind of easy. I'm not letting my guard down. Great, class! It's like you're on a whole other label. Shouldn't that be level? Don't sweat the details. Wrong knob. Don't sweat the details. Look, while you're wasting time, round 6 has arrived. This do seem to be a bit easier than last time I made my way through these guys. At least you're giving me a challenge. Shocking! You've already come this far! Finally, it's round 7! Okay. This is the thing that kicked my butt last time. There we go. Alright. That's the furthest I've gotten so far. And we got a level up out of it. Just one left to go. This is the last one! Everyone awaits your victory! Now finish it! Round 8! Hey, Boat Ladder, welcome to the stream, man. Basilisk King? I have an idea. The cure bottle. Also... Crap. No! Yeah! Oh no! Well, shoot, man. So close. We'll have to do it again. That's all right. We got pretty far. I think that what I really need to do is probably include a restoration ability in my repertoire. Oh, I could have switched it in, couldn't I? Crap. I forgot that you can switch them out mid-battle.
Blah 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 blah. Ah blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah. So you read text for the rest of the game? All right, I think I'm done with that for a moment. For a moment. Oh, wow. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool move right there. Oh, well, good luck if I can actually get off the meditate ability, huh? Yeah, I mean, at least that last guy's pretty slow. So they're weak to getting bonked in the head.
Fatality.
So maybe this is why they nerfed manual mode. Like, this is going to be way too easy if we just let people play the game like they feel like it ought to be able to be played. We can't balance the game for good players. Let's just take away some of their control. At least it's not DLC. Yep. That move's pretty dang cool. It's a little tricky to get it to go off because I'm hitting up and X to get that thing to kick off. But every time I hit up, you know, it also makes me jump in the air. So it's some interesting concessions that need to be made. Hey Vermilion, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? It's like I have to hit cross and then up in quick succession. Yeah, that's exactly what I have to do. Wasn't ready for that one. Wait. There we go. Just got done buying Strider. Nice. All right. Things are going even more smoothly this time around. All right. Let's kick this off with the only smart move, using the cure bottle. Okay, he's strong against fire, that's fine. Seems like that does a good bit of... This is gonna say, seems like that does a pretty good bit of damage there. Yeah!
Flawless victory.
Got ourselves a basilisk scale.
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
He's done it! Finally, 8 consecutive victories! Congratulations, class! Although you finally reached the top, there is one final challenge that awaits you. One last and extremely powerful monster.
We've been waiting for you, class. Who's there? It's Bill and Ben. It's Bill and Ben. By order of our master, we will now take your life. What? Wait, if you're the ninja that have been appearing around Euclid, then you must be Suzu's parents. Have you prepared yourself? Hold on. You're being manipulated. That's exactly right. You must stop. No. You must kill us. What was that just now?
Enough talk.
All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Alpha Silverblade, welcome to the stream.
Class! Hold on! We'll be right there!
Class, hang in there! Class? Ha 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 ha, it's over. Only darkness awaits. Who are you? Father, Mother, please stop the senseless murders. Father, Mother, you say? I have no idea what you mean. However, if you intend to stand in our way, you too will die. Suzu, you must kill us. Even though we were controlled, countless lives were taken with these hands. The crimes of our clan must be paid for by our clan. But Father, Mother, you must kill us. Ninja must be heartless in order to fulfill their duty. Now, Suzu, hurry.
Here we come, brat.
Father, Mother. Father, Mother, prepare yourselves. Not bad. However,
There. What?
Suzu. Father, Mother. Father, Mother. Just when we were finally together again. Forgive me. Forgive me. It's all right, Suzu. You did well. As you should have. You did well to carry out our punishment. With this... Oh. Father, hold on! With this, I have no regrets as I descend to hell. Right, Okyo? Yes, Suzu and Kless as well. We are forever in your debt. There they go, descending into hell. Father, Mother. Kless, are you alright? Yeah. I'm alright. Suzu, I'm sorry. If only I had been stronger. This, too, is the law of the ninja. Ninja must be heartless in order to fulfill their duty. Suzu, our objective is complete. I must return to the village now. If you would like, please come to the ninja village again. We are truly indebted to you for all you have done. Please accept our deepest gratitude. Now, you will please excuse me.
Oh, wait! It seems that something is happening. It seems that the tournament's High Commission has come to a decision that this particular challenge will be disqualified. We ask you for your understanding in light of this decision.
Today had more than its fair share of unexpected events. It couldn't be helped, right? Kless did what he had to. There was no other choice. Yeah. But because of me, Suzu's parents are... Kless, don't blame yourself for what happened.
Well then, let's get back to the ninja village. We can at least apologize to Suzu.
All right. Onward to apologize to Suzu. Suzu, I'm sorry that you ended up having to kill your parents because I couldn't do it for you. My bad. I don't remember. I think, is it down here? Yes. That's right. Half-elves aren't allowed beyond this point. But we can't just leave Megumin behind.
It's fine. I'll wait here.
Sorry it's like this. Kinda sucks that there's not a, just a shortcut back to the ninja village. Oh yeah, I forgot about the murder hornets. Remember when those were a thing that people were afraid of? For like 3 days. And then something else insane happened. 2020 was the worst ride. I want my money back. Seriously, 2020 was a weird year, guys. Like, in general. It's like everything. So many things. Just... It's weird to look back at in retrospect, because it's like, sure, there's still some things that like we're dealing with the repercussions of right now. But man, it's seriously like... Things blew the hell up all damn year. It was insane. It's like we rolled 1,000 dice and they all came up with snake eyes. It's impressive how things went so awry in 1 year. And not just within 1 year, but for the entire duration. With some overlap. The Mayans were off by 8 years. But I feel like as a whole, I feel like we must have come out of the other end of that stronger somehow, right? We were forged by fire, right? Or did we just get burned? I guess that remains to be seen, I guess. Part of me would like to think that we came out the other side better for it and smarter for it. I don't know. We'll see. But 2020 was a weird year, that's for sure. I mean, I don't want to jinx it yet. I don't want to jinx it. Something happens tomorrow, a city blows up tomorrow, I'd be like, oh, sorry guys, I jinxed it. Remember when that happened in 2020? An entire, like, freaking section of a city blew the hell up? That massive explosion. Oh, the city that blew up? You don't remember the city that blew up last year, lazy guy? It was some harbor that was improperly storing like dynamite or something. Yeah, Beirut. You didn't hear about that? Yeah, that was, I mean, it's not quite as like, so you remember in China, the massive explosion from like the chemical plant? Well, Beirut had sort of their own thing. It happened in October. I mean, to be fair, there was a lot going on in, October at that time. But that was big. And it's very lucky that it wasn't worse. It was Ampho? It was Ampho? They were storing... Okay, I could see that. I thought it was just dynamite, but it was Ampho. Jesus. Talk to the ninja at the edge of the village to teleport to the ninja village. Okay. Oh, this guy. Shall I carry you to the ninja village? Yes. Fireworks? Oh. Well, Brayden, there was fireworks in California recently that had a big explosion, right? But we're talking about Beirut in Lebanon. Megumin?
Looks like I got here first.
Yeah, the gender reveal party that started a massive wildfire. I mean, it could have been worse. There was that also. Well, I mean, there are worse ways to start a stupid wildfire. I recall when I was still living in Seattle, there was a wildfire out in the middle of Washington, where some dude took a dump in the woods, and instead of burying his business, he like doused it in gasoline and lit it on fire. And that started a big old wildfire. Like, I think that we really went off the rails pretty recently. Yeah, there are dumb ways. Sounds like a Florida man story. So here's the reason that, so everybody's like, oh yeah, Florida man, it's because those Floridians are just so crazy, right? Not true. The only reason we have Florida man stories are because Florida has this policy or this law on the books that basically says anytime anybody gets arrested for whatever reason, it becomes public knowledge. It becomes publicly available, and tabloid journalists love to eat that stuff up. So they just go looking for the weirdest, zaniest things, and that's what we end up with. But the fact of the matter is, only Florida really is that transparent with their arrest records. It's actually all of us that are this insane. Maybe Florida's still a little bit more insane than the rest of us, maybe a little bit, but all of us are equally dumb as Florida man. Like, a human is smart, people are dumb. So just don't ever let yourself get too smug. Master Kliss, we are glad to welcome you again. We are eternally indebted to you for your assistance in the matter of Suzu's parents. No. If it weren't for me, Suzu's parents might still be alive. Timmy! Thank you so much for those bits, buddy. Very much appreciate that. And, well, I hope that you have a good night and sleep well, buddy. If it weren't for me, Suzu's parents might still be alive. Do not speak another word. You could not even fight. You could not find even a single member of our clan that would resent you. You are our most honored guest, and man who saved the souls of Suzu's parents. Bronzo, hearing you say that makes me feel a little bit better. Please accept this as a symbol of our clan's deepest thanks. Huh? This is... Yes, an Ogi text. It was entrusted to us by a traveler visiting from distant lands. His parting words have been passed down along with this text. What did he say? When the fate of the world hangs in the balance, a lone swordsman will no doubt arrive here. If you know him to be the true swordsman who will save the world, give him this. Those were the traveler's parting words to us. And just as he said, you have appeared before us. Master Kless, I have no doubt that this Ogi text was intended for you. Kless learned the Yogi text, Claw Slash. I do have one last request I wish to make. Will you take Suzu along on your journey?
I also wished to ask the same. I am deeply indebted to all of you. I would like the chance to return the favor. Until now, my mission has always been to find my parents, but that matter is now closed. I may be a burden on you at first, but from now on, I want to do everything I can to help. Although it may be a little much to say it's for the sake of the world, Suzu.
Come with us.
Let's do our best, okay?
Suzu, grow strong alongside them. Master Kless, the people of our clan, no, all the people of this world, pray for your success.
Yes. You'll have to work hard to live up to those expectations.
Indeed. I hope that you will continue to do your best.
I'm trying to remember the name of the ninja girl from Suikoden 2 and Suikoden 1. I can't remember. That's all right. We'll just stick to Suzu.
By the way, before you set off on your journey, would you like to wash away some of that fatigue in the hot springs?
Ah, man. There really is nothing like a hot spring.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. It's part 2 of our hot spring episode.
That water hits my body and I can feel all my aches and pains being washed away. It feels like I've been reborn. What's up, Kless?
Chester, man, you've really bulked up recently.
Really? Probably because since coming here, it's been more or less concentrating for me.
You can definitely see the difference in your arms and chest.
Hey, Mint, did you hear that just now?
What do you mean?
What the guys were just talking about. maybe I'll just take a quick glance for confirmation.
I don't think you should.
No worries, it'll be fine. Besides, if they get to peek in at a women's bath, we get to peek back.
I don't believe that's how it works like that.
Now then, let's take a look.
Clarth, your sake is ready.
Oh, thanks. You mind bringing it here? Clarth, you sure know how to do things right. Hey!
Yo! How's everybody doing?
Chester received a title, Muscle Man. And Suzu just walks in, she's like, hey, how's it going? You want that sake? All right. We'll save up here. All right. Well, we should also check out the ninja shop for upgrades. Yeah, Anubis, I sure do. We went cordyceps hunting and sold a bunch of them here for like 40k a piece. So that made life a little easier. Thanks, Nixu, for the pro tip there. All right, give me a fiver. Amy just brought in this well, it's kind of like a little, it's not a quesadilla. It's lunch meat and cheese and stuff. It looks amazing and it smells great. So give me 5. I'm gonna chow down real quick and I'll be back in just a sec. There we go. All right, 5 minutes.
Welcome back to the Game Collection, and happy Valentine's Day. You know, I fancy myself a bit of a fan of RPGs. They just strike a chord with me that just resonates. What's not to love? You've got your strategic battle systems, a sense of immersion into new and magical worlds, you've got interesting characters, and of course, that rich tradition of compelling storytelling. And today, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, I'd like to tell you guys about a game that continues that rich tradition of storytelling through a tender love story. And it has all that other stuff too. I am SuperDerek, and this is Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. 2 is a direct sequel to Lunar 1 that takes place 1,000 years or so after Alex and gang fought to save the world against Dark Emperor Galleon. The game does make some direct references to the exploits of the previous game and may spoil certain parts of Lunar 1, so if you haven't played Lunar 1 yet, be sure to check it out before moving along to Lunar 2. Lunar 2, like Lunar 1, was initially developed by the late studio Alex and Game Arts as a Sega CD game. It was eventually remade with several changes for the Sega Saturn as Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. This version was a Japan-only release until it was finally ported to the PlayStation, where it was localized by the late Working Designs. In Lunar 2, you play as a young treasure hunter and explorer named Hiro. Once again, the world of Lunar is in peril, as an ancient malevolent dark entity known as Zophar is on the verge of revival. Hiro, on one of his adventures, comes across a
SuperDerek has
mysterious
stepped away
girl
for a few
who
minutes,
holds the key
but stick
to
around
awakening the
because he'll be
goddess,
right
their
back.
only hope of holding back Zophar's evil forces. Lunar 2 is a perfect complement to Lunar 1. Despite taking place 1,000 years after Lunar 1, you still get to see some familiar faces and familiar places. The game ties up some loose ends left over from the previous entry, providing a little bit of extra closure. A lot of companies seem to have trouble with the concept of creating direct sequels to an RPG series, but Game Arts seems to have struck a happy medium of doing a great job of acknowledging the story of the previous game and expanding upon it just a little while creating a new story that is told in the same universe that still utilizes that same lore but doesn't come off as feeling too forced. The mood of Lunar 2 is a light-hearted adventure. The story tends to linger on Lucia, a foreigner to this world and to human interaction in general. The game uses her to help us reconsider aspects of humanity that we often take for granted. It's with these fresh eyes that we are able to see the magic, even in some of the more mundane aspects of everyday life. It seems like this would be a pretty fine line to walk without coming off as too corny or cheesy, but I think the Working Designs localization team pulled off the translation and voice acting perfectly. One of the things that I love about the Lunar series is that battles aren't random. Instead, taking a feather from the cap of games like Earthbound and Chrono Trigger, enemies can be seen roaming the normal map and avoided if necessary. Running into an enemy will begin a turn-based battle where your heroes assume their assigned battle positions. Because you can move everyone around, and because enemy attacks have different ranges and areas of effectiveness, you can devise some rather clever strategies for minimizing your party's damage, which becomes incredibly useful and even necessary towards the end of the game. This review also wouldn't be complete if I didn't mention the fact that this game has possibly the best epilogue that I've ever experienced in an RPG.
Okay, sorry
So
about that
many
wait.
times an RPG will leave you with so many more questions and begging for just one more final
Alright,
adventure to go
Let's
on.
get back
Newly made
to the game. Hey everybody. Sorry about that wait. Amy made me a snack. It was very delicious. Needed to chow down. We're back. Alright. Well, let's get back to the game. So we've recruited Suzu. We've got her pretty well spec'd out. I suppose I should also probably give her some other accessories. I don't know if she gets any other gear anywhere else, but I think this is the best stuff that I can find at the moment, at least. Need to fuel that epic cowlick. Exactly. This thing doesn't just stand up on its own, you know. Sheer force of will. While I'm here, we may as well grab a few experience points, collect a few cordyceps, you know, pay off that all of that Suzu had us pay for. Nice. I should put Suzu in the party and see what she can do. Yes, that's right, Anubis. It causes them to get stunned. Hey, there's a cordyceps. All right. Let's see. What does Suzu do here? I suspect that she's kind of a ranged fighter type. Let's take Mint out. See how she do now. Every party needs a Kunoichi. Not gonna be able to see what Suzu do if we keep having Megumin explode everybody like that. Do I have a favorite move in this game? Yeah, I do. It's the Phoenix Strike? Or it's the, oh, what is it called? No, not equipment. Abilities. The Phoenix Storm. This one. It's my favorite because it looks cool. I'll show you what it looks like here in a second. It's a combination of a couple of moves. One is, you know, the freaking like fire meteorite, and then okay, not that one. It's just this one. Oh, I'm not gonna get to show it off. Megumin killed all the trees before. Okay, well, he'll still doing it, and then followed up by like a bunch of stabs. You know, it's that meteoric crash of fire damage followed by a bunch of stabby stabs. I like that one a lot. But this one is growing on me. Oh, plus her explosion is just ridiculous. Getting all the cordyceps at least. Enough of those will pay off all of the debt the Suzu has incurred by existing. What's up, arguments? Well, I named her Megumin because she's a nuke. Originally her name was Archa, but we named her Megumin after Megumin from Konosuba. who is known for basically exactly that, being a nuke who she's a mage in that anime series who only knows one spell called Explosion, and it drains all of her mana whenever she uses it. But it's a massively powerful spell, but it's all she knows. Alright, all done here. And if you haven't watched Konosuba Anubis, I do recommend it. If you're into anime, that is. It is it's a parody anime sort of various anime where people get sucked away to another, magical world. It's a parody of that, where a kid dies and gets sent to this other area, this other magical world, and he's allowed to bring one other thing with him, And so he chooses, out of spite, he chooses the person who rather carelessly, aloofly, told him about his predicament. It's pretty great. So she gets forced to come along with him to this other world, and yeah, it's a spite isekai. Yes. It's so good. All right, well, I think that the next stop will be right here. So I'm not entirely sure what our mainline thing is that we're trying to do, the main quest line related thing we're doing. But I know that we need to get an ice sword from this area, and we need to get a fire sword from another area. Welcome. You have come to the right place.
Everything here is weak sauce. Where's all the good stuff?
Thank you. Please come again. Sadly, it looks like the legendary weapon I sought isn't here after all. But of all places, I was sure the Sword of Ice would be found here. So, I think that the ice sword, that really ought to be somewhere around these parts. And maybe it is. Maybe it's just not necessarily in the town proper. Maybe I just need to try landing in some, Oh, that didn't work. Maybe I just need to try landing in some places that would otherwise be inaccessible. Well, that didn't work. I'm looking for the Sword of Ice, which is probably, likely, in some sort of dungeon in the area, in the vicinity. Thanks, Megumin. He had like 5 hit points, and she's just like, boom. Explosion! Okay, so there's another anime that I'm on the topic of isekai anime. There's another one that I gotta say I actually enjoyed quite a bit of pretty recently called something along the lines of, didn't I say I wanted my abilities to be average in the next life? And it is about a girl who was super smart and stuff. And she ended up dying and getting sent off to an isekai. And her wish going into the next world would be that her abilities would just be average for the universe that she was being born into. But apparently, because a certain creature in this world is so unbelievably powerful in magic and strength and everything, they just threw off the average curve unbelievably, so that she ended up being basically superpowered by accident. But it's actually pretty funny. She was basically a weeb in a previous life, or maybe not a weeaboo, because she was Japanese, so she was a otaku in a previous life. Maybe not otaku, just a nerd who also happened to really enjoy. Hey, there's a oh, that's right, this is the place that opened up to us. And then I was like, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this. Anyways, it's a short series, but basically she like forms a guild with some friends, and it was really funny, really cool. Indoctrinates them into being anime nerds in a world without anime.
When it comes to magical power, fire negates the power of ice, and ice the power of fire. The knowledge could save your life. Beyond here lies the way of the dead. Can I interest you in something to buy? Can I interest you in buying your own lives for 10,000 gold? Your journey will be a long and hard one, but you should see it through.
Apparently their money has its uses in the afterlife. All right, Brayden, take care, buddy. Netflix keeps recommending Shonen and Sadness. You should watch Welcome to the NHK. That's some good stuff right there. It is an anime, not a shonen, but it is also sadness. Ice Charm, a ring with a jewel that resembles water. Reduces fire-based damage by 1/3. Alright. Darn it, we'll remove the duplication patch for this thing, I guess. Arguments. No, it's really good though. So Welcome to the NHK is an anime about a NEET who is going through some psychotic episodes and has some conspiratorial thinking, but he meets a girl who tries to help him out of it. It's extremely fun to watch. I don't want to tell you much more about it than that. But yeah, it gets real. It's good. I like it.
Whoa, the stained glass is incredible.
Oh man, look at all that glass. It is so stained. Somebody needs to get up there and clean that stuff. Get those stains out. Super paranoid.
Ha 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 ha! So you've come. Oh, reckless fools.
Who are you?
I am the guardian of the Sword of Ice. Should you enter these frozen holy grounds, know that only death awaits you.
There are people counting on us. We won't back down, even if it means putting our lives on the line.
Oh, fools who would fear not even death. Behind this altar, your path awaits.
I will say, what I also really like about Welcome to the NHK is it is also a pretty black mirror for otaku culture as well, and it tackles some of the darker sides, I guess, of anime fandom in a helpful way that neither glorifies nor demonizes the anime itself, or that kind of thing. It is really interesting though. I highly recommend it. It's a classic.
It looks like this is the entrance. All right, let's go.
I wonder if this is gonna have some ice-based block puzzles. What kind of ice dungeon? Hey, we obtained a helmet. A question helmet. Well, let's use ourselves a rune bottle. Oh, what kind of special sword do we have? A Weiser rapier. And yeah, the guy in Welcome to the NHK is a much less healthy version of that. A dual helm. I mean, I don't know if it's less healthy, but I mean, that's like in EET, that's what it stands for, like not employed, educating, or training. So a bum. Yeah, kind of like that, but more like he's also got like maybe I don't know if, I mean, they never like diagnosed him, but some people might say he has maybe early signs of schizophrenia, maybe. Or maybe not schizophrenia, but he definitely has hallucinations, which in the anime or in the manga, I think was heavily implied that he was doing some heavy drugs. But basically, he's in an unhealthy place, and it's about him discovering friendship through otaku culture, and eventually trying to find his way out of his predicament. And I appreciate that it's got kind of at least a positive message overall, but yeah, Just give it a watch. I recommend it. It's a lot more fun of an anime to watch than it sounds, because it sounds like really heavy material too, but it really isn't that bad. Well, sometimes it is, but sometimes it isn't. Just watch it. Oh geez, Suzu got effed. You all right there, Suzu? Let's see, we need a life bottle. You've read, oh. Welcome to the NHK was written by a NEET who was fed up with the life he had a meltdown afterward because not only did finding success as a writer not bring him out of it, but the money he earned made it easier to fund his lifestyle. Yeah. I feel bad for the writer of that. It's a really interesting anime. Ow. There you go, Megamine with that win button again. Ouch. Well, I said that it's a Black Mirror, not in the way that it's an episode of the Black Mirror, but in that it's a reflection of reality in a way that shows you some of the darker aspects of that reality. There you go, Megumin. Okay, hang on. Suzu, what are you healing these guys for? Bad, Suzu. Didn't need to take away your good weapon, I think. Very effective against fire elemental enemies. Yeah, that's not what we're doing. Okay. It's frozen in place and won't move. Ouch. That burns. Yeah, from Ronin Warriors, that Anubis was a bamf. I'm not sure how to get past this part of the... You heading out, Dan? All right, take care, dude. Thanks for hanging out. At least we should be getting some good XP here. Seems like we are. Huh. We got an ukiyo-e. Ukiyo-e. Is that a weapon of some sort for Suzu, maybe? A painting done by an ancient style that seems to be distorted take on realism. Oh, it's a valuable. Okay. Root beer float with vanilla ice cream, blended banana, and a lot of freshly grated ginger. That sounds pretty bizarre. I did push the button, Ignacio. I pushed the button. And he said, yeah, because he said, ow, that burns. After I melted it. Or did I have to double tap it, maybe? Wait for it to cool down a minute? Yeah, maybe I did. Oh, this game has some weird puzzles sometimes. Now it's melted. Ouch! That burns. There's a switch. Will you press it? Yes. You do have to double tap. God dang it. This is stupid. Stupid! As soon as I said it out loud, where I'm like, maybe I have to double tap it, I was like, yes, of course I have to double tap it. Because this is exactly the sort of game that you'll have to do weird stuff like that. On the bright side, Megumin's only ability right now is very effective for the dungeon that we are in. Oh, Megumin. You're a treasure. Obtained questionable cloth. I like how whenever Mint says nurse, it always sounds more like she's saying nice. Very nice. Star Cloak. Did not mean to re-equip that weapon. Ah, crap. You are absolutely correct there, Ignacio. I tried talking to her, but she gave me the cold shoulder. It's frozen in place and won't move. environmental stuff. Just like, oh, the environment killed you. The end. This game is like, yep, this cold will absolutely F you up. Where's that life bottle? Here it is. Wait, is she? Oh, she's dead too. Crap. I didn't realize the people outside of the party. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I heard that he had that surgery. I'm glad to hear that things are going well. Like nobody wants to have to lose a foot. Okay. Good to know arguments. I don't see a hole yet though, but I'm assuming that the hole is this way. God. It's left. Oh, that's... that? Is that the one you guys are talking about? That hole? Because it looked like a hole, but it didn't do anything when I put a statue there. Oh, good. Megumin with that 1 hit point. Clutch. I thought she was dead. Oh, to stop the candles from being blown out. Oh, okay. I never would have got that. Oh yeah. Cooking, I forgot about that. That's true. I've got lots of recipes and I've been kind of letting them all go unused. That's my bee. Nice. Even though that ninja was slightly off screen, they weren't able to escape the power of the nuke. Hey, Nerva Ring King, welcome back. Good to see you again, dude. First Tales is treating me, well, a little roughly at the moment, but I'm enjoying it regardless. I got a questionable book. Messiah, no, Messa di Requiem. Oh yeah. This is a little this is a little rough right now for my tastes. That's all right. I mean, we're kind of nearing the end of the game, so it can't be all sunshine and rainbows, can it? No, I've not found his best book yet. You were here for the rainbows, though. Naticus, you are the rainbow in my heart. Ah, crap, Megumin died. Ugh. This is not very kind. Alright. Was this as, like, rough to anybody else as it is to me right now? Did anybody else remember having this kind of experience here? Am I missing something really obvious? Oh yeah, food. yeah, I guess, yeah, kind of obvious. Oh, I thought he only gave you one, and like that was like the one-off deal. I didn't know that you could buy multiples. Well, okay, I got a few of those hanging around. Alright, Ice Charm. Okay, so I've got 2 Ice Charms, I think. And everybody's got an Aqua Mantle. Hey, happy Friday to you too, dude. How you doing, Kenko? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh wait, we need that sorcery ring. Hey!
Does this mean
Kenko, thank you so
you
much.
like me?
Very much appreciate that. Wait, it's the fire charm that protects you? Oh, that's right, because it's the ice charm that I have equipped, but there's a fire charm somewhere. Oh, and I have 4 of those! Ah, son of a monkey's uncle. I hate being dumb. The fire cavern. I think I started to do some of the fire cavern, but I don't think I got very far. Alright. Fire charm. Fire charm, fire charm, fire charm. Alright, Clarth and Chester are on the bench. They can freeze. Okay. There we go. I appreciate your assistance. Well, we're just getting a fire sword, or an ice sword. We're not merging or forming a pact with somebody. If we were forming a pact with a spirit, then maybe I'd keep Clarth around. But for now, he's on the back burner. It'll be fine. If we need to switch it out, we can. It's definitely a very pretty game. Hey, Megumin. Guess we got those jetpacks. We could wear a jetpack now. Maybe we'll do that to get past these. Uh-oh. Get wrecked. It definitely is. And in 32 bits, it ain't too shab either. And ain't no slouch. That's right. It looks very nice. There, now that everybody's dead, it's not flashing anymore. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that patch of water that I can't wade through. gonna say worst looking Tails game was Arcrise Phantasia. Actually, but that's not even true because Arcrise Phantasia looks pretty darn good on Wii. I can't even be cheeky about it. Oh, Tales of Phantasia GBA. Okay, you're probably absolutely 100% correct. I still haven't even taken a look at it yet, but I've got a copy, and I will be hooking it into my Game Boy player on my GameCube, just to get some footage of it in action for the review. I'm kind of excited to see it in all of its 16-bit fidelity on the Game Boy Advance. I shall press the button. Oh, Mega Mean. Suzu, you need to be a little beefier. I don't know how to help this person. What's my opinion of the voice acting? It's Japanese, which means it is probably fine. I can't pick out any errors in it. I can find no faults in the voice acting, unless you're talking about the GBA version. And even when in reference to the GBA version, like it's all right. Like it's meme worthy, but I can't say I dislike it. Like I distinctly remember seeing the voice acting, like hearing the voice acting in a previous life. And like it left an impression. Yatta! But yeah, I think, you know, if you're really interested in the voice acting side of things, like you can't go wrong with the PS1 release of this game. You know, CD quality audio, extra scenes, which are also all voiced. You know, intra-party dialogue. This room seems suspiciously empty. No, I generally avoid lists like that because more often than not, they disappoint. Like if it was a top list by Electronic Gaming Monthly, I would probably respect their opinion on the subject. But EGM isn't exactly a thing anymore, right? They had oneup.com. I don't even think that's still around, is it? Hey, D Carmo. Well, thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that they can help. You know, I mean, it cheered me up a crazy amount to go out and hang out with Johnny and to film that video. You know, he actually brought me out. That was shortly after I was laid off from my job in Seattle, and he brought me out. Well, he didn't bring me out, you know, he didn't pay for it or anything, but he invited me out to help kind of help provide some guidance at the time, and to kind of be a mentor to me, which was extremely helpful. And also, you know, because I was gonna try to focus on doing YouTube full time at the time, he wanted to help give me an extra boost in exposure, which, you know, I will forever be grateful for. So many people found me through that video, and it's crazy. He just selflessly did that. Really appreciate him. He's a super cool dude. I wish I could have got to hang out with Robman also, but he also was working a lot at the time, so that wasn't a possibility at the time. Well, that's awesome, man. It's been great to have you. Oh, well, that's really awesome, Galleon. I guess I hadn't seen that thread. Well, that makes me feel really good to hear that. Thanks, man. Oh, Megumin, you're gonna need some MP soon. Really? Galleon, that's really awesome to hear. I was under the impression that people hate my review of Xenogears. Because, I mean, there definitely is a very dedicated following of Xenogears, and I tried to review it as fairly as I could, but I definitely didn't, you know, drink the Kool-Aid. So, yeah, Lady Pelvic's super cool too. So I feel like I get more flack for that video than a lot of others that I've done. So that's why it's really surprising to hear that people will bring that up in other threads. That makes my day, actually. I am just going around in circles at this point, aren't I? Oh, that's all right. You're gonna make me blush. That's awesome. I'm super glad to hear that. I think we're gonna need to backtrack and get out of here. I started off this dive into this dungeon pretty unprepared, and as a result, I think we burned through a lot of the TP that I would normally have. Oh, good, we got a ring shield. I think Suzu could benefit from that. Yeah. Well, thanks. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, Xenogears is... It was extremely... Oh, what's the word? They had a lot of really big ideas, but a budget that in the end didn't really end up matching up to what they wanted to do with it. Or maybe that budget got cut, or maybe that time got cut. But bottom line is that it didn't end up being the best version that it could have been, I think. And if they were able to fulfill that original vision, I've no doubt that it's a spell book. Megumin has learned Tidal Wave. Awesome. How are the pups doing these days? Yeah, so those two pups that you saw in the video were probably very tiny and like handheld, right? Yeah, they're much bigger now. Well, one of them is much bigger. So they're from the same litter, Turbo and Indy, but one got far more of the lab side than his brother, who's more so we've got like a small lab-sized pup, and we've got his brother who's like half his height. But he's built stout like a brick house. He's just heavy and thick. He's a chunk. He's not fat, but he is a solid dog. I'll have to show them off on camera someday when they get a little. They're still pretty wily. So when I get a chance, I'll have to show them off on camera. But yeah, it's awesome. They have two completely polar opposite personalities, but I love them both. Turbo, for instance, he's discovered a love for fetch that is insatiable. First thing he wakes up in the morning, he brings me a ball and drops it on my face. Because he wants me to play fetch. Every day, all day, it's fetch all the time. That's his job. He's decided that because they're part healers, and he has decided that his job, because their healers are working dogs, they need something to do. His job is to play fetch, and that is all he wants to do, all day, every day. His brother's fine. Just he's a total lab. He's fine, just hanging out, chewing on a dirt clod, totally fine. He is content as can be, total country dog. And yes, he definitely eats dirt. But he's also the big lab, Indy, is a big cuddle bug. And his favorite thing to do is lick people. Yeah, they're super smart and a little bit rotten, but really in the grand scheme, we're really lucky they don't have any like separation anxiety or anything. They're totally fine with thunderstorms. They're like, what? No big deal. Super friendly. Maybe a little stubborn, especially Turbo. Turbo's got a strong will. Your dog licks the floor. Yeah. Yeah. You know, sometimes they do that when they're stressed, I think. Oh, another ice charm. That'll be very handy for when we dive into the volcano. Megumin's voice actress in this game is just so darn adorable. I can't help it. She's so cute. Ah. All right. Where is out? That little squeaky laugh is just oh. Ice Needle melts your heart. Well, I'll make sure to unhide or disable, to re-enable, that's the word. I'll be sure to re-enable Ice Needle when we're diving through that, the fire area. Huh. Was that Mint who said sayonara? I've never heard Mint's victory phrase this entire dang day time. I think she finally like delivered the finishing blow to one of the enemies. Welcome. Tonight's going to be another chilly one. 110 gold. Wait, that's not the right way. Oh, we should probably restock on all of the healing items that we burned through on the way down. Yes, there is interest in it. I've never played any of the Bravely games though, so I don't know if I'll have an opportunity to play them at some point. Oh look, I can get myself a laser sword. Maybe I'll do that. I feel like a laser sword would probably be handy for the ice dungeon. I got money for that. Okay, so the that's right. I also got that rapier here. A laser sword, though. So the rapier would be really good for that storm ability. But hey, look at that laser blade. Alright, there's gotta be an item shop here, right? Anyway, I would like to review the games. I just don't happen to own a copy. And I don't have, like, I haven't been playing it at all yet. So I don't know if a review is in my near horizon or not. Oh.
I dwell in the wonderful land of flavors. I want to share a flavor with as many people as I can. Would you like a taste of my world? Then let's get cooking.
Beef stew. I really hope that Bravely Default and Bravely Second get ported over to Switch at some point. Because then I'll actually be able to capture footage of them. And then I can start reviewing them for realsies. So do they not have like just regular restoratives? Weird. Well, I don't know why there wasn't an item shop there, at least not one that I could find. So we'll just head to Alvinista, where I know that I can find an item shop. I know it's got some battle similarities with Octopath Traveler, which I definitely really enjoyed. Like that whole basically Brave and Default system. Except I guess that with Octopath Traveler there wasn't a default option that you like. There wasn't a defend mechanic to boost your battle points. But I'd say it's a comparable system. Or maybe even a similar system to what you would find in Pure Solar.
The peacock struts!
Or wait.
The peacock struts!
Feel the touch of Lady Grace. My blade is unbending!
That's kind of close. Pure Solar, it's another obscure one. It's one of my earlier reviews. What is one of my favorite Final Fantasy titles? So I got some favorites. It's hard to pick one favorite. But among them, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy IV, 10, think those are my top three Final Fantasy titles. I never did play much of Tactics. I did play some, but not much. Not enough to be able to be like, yeah, that one was my favorite. The announcer for Power Stone? Oh man, I haven't played Power Stone in forever. Now, I could do the announcer for Crazy Taxi. Pretty well, I bet.
Hey, 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 it's time to play some Crazy Taxi.
And then play Offspring. Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's been too long since I played Power Stone. All right. So we're all geared up and prepared. We're prepared to delve into the depths. But I think we're going to save that for Monday. That said, I think tomorrow night... Is it tomorrow night? Do you guys know? Did I do Jukebox Hero Friday last Saturday? Or is it this Saturday? I can't remember. We alternate. We alternate Saturday nights. And I don't remember if I did it last Saturday or not. Does anybody else remember? I believe tomorrow is Jukebox Night. I think you might be right. You think I did it last week? I don't even know. I did it? I did last week? Okay, well, never mind. I guess maybe we'll... Okay, so we're not... Let me... You know what? I'm going to check my VODs, because I don't even know. All right, let's see. Yeah, you're probably right. I feel like maybe I did. Okay, content, video producer. Okay, last Jukebox Hero was March 8th. No, 6th. March 6th. Okay. So yes, tomorrow night then is Jukebox Hero night. Okay, there we go. You check the Discord announcements. That's also a really good way to check. So yeah, tomorrow night we will be doing Jukebox Hero stream, which if you're not familiar with what that is, it's when I play 3 RPGs at the same time. Lunar, Lufia, and Quest 64. That's the third one. And every time anybody subscribes or cheers, it switches the game immediately to the next one in the rotation. It's nuts. It's usually a lot of fun. Sometimes it just consists of people making me play Quest 64 over and over and over. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We might be able to finish Quest 64 tomorrow. You're right. So I guess it's up to you to decide what we do tomorrow. What I'm playing tomorrow. It's dealer's choice. So, all right, yeah. Let's go ahead and switch to our ending sequence here real quick. You thought Saturday was always Lunar Night. Well, that's what I was hoping for. Lunar is my favorite game in the rotation. But it seems like every time it comes up, I'm suddenly playing something else. All right, hang on a second, guys. Let's switch to our ending scene. There we go. You shall tell Baku. Oh, well, hang on. Who's doing what out there in the Twitch verse? Let's see. Oops, finger slipped. Okay, well, I guess we're rating Bakusan JRPGs, making his way through Yakuza 5. I hope you'll stick around because he's a super cool dude. I talked him up at the beginning of the stream, and if you were here for that, then you'll know that Bakusan JRPG is a super good friend of mine who also refuses to talk himself up for whatever reason whenever we raid. I hope you'll stick around and see what makes him such a fun streamer to hang out with. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. You guys have a great night, and here we go.